Hey everyone, John here from the Deers Embroidery Legacy, and today we're going to talk about machine speed and why it matters not only for production but also for the quality of your designs. So if you want to learn more about machine speed, you're not going to want to miss this video. Now, to give you a simple explanation, your machine speed is defined by how many stitches per minute your machine will run. And that can vary depending on what you set it to. Now, keep in mind that every machine might be slightly different, especially since we're dealing with home machines and commercial machines. Now, with regards to home machines, every brand and every model will have a top end speed that they'll be able to run at. So you might have a machine that runs at 800 stitches per minute, but keep in mind that there will be some factors that may affect the speed that the machine is running at. Number one would be the width of the stitch. Generally, the wider a stitch gets, the more movement is demanded on the frame, and if it gets wider, the machine will automatically start slowing down incrementally based on the width of the stitch. Now, something else that might affect your speed of your machine is the fabric that you're running on. If you're running on marine vinyl or on leather, you'll probably need to slow your machine down to reflect that material. Or if you're running on lighter materials that have a tendency to pucker, you'll want to slow the machine down as well, because generally the faster the machine is going, the more pull you'll have on the tensions of the machine, which will increase the odds of puckering. A couple of other factors might be the type of embroidery that you're doing. If you're doing freestanding lace, then you'll probably want to slow the machine down as well, because lace needs to connect, which means that you'll want less tension being drawn on the actual design so it doesn't fall apart when you're finished the actual project. Also, threads might have a direct effect on the speed of the machine as well. If you're running metallic threads or cotton threads or heavier or finer weight threads, you might need to adjust the speed of the machine to accommodate the least amount of thread breaks or bird's nests because the design is running too fast for that specific thread type. Now, moving on to commercial machines, all those same factors that applied to home machines will cross over with regards to how fast you run your machine, but there's a few other things that you'll need to consider. First is that all machines aren't created equal. I've used some commercial machines that have multi-needles, but the tension that's drawn from the top or the bobbin is so tight that when you run it at the highest speed, it will promote a lot of puckering within designs. I know that this machine, which is our ZSK machine, this machine I can run at 1,000 or 1,200 stitches per minute, and it's going to consistently give me good quality because of the engineering. Now, the primary factor that will affect your machine speed above everything else is digitizing. It's the designs that you load into your machine that will dictate how fast your machine can run. A well-digitized design will always give you better results. Now, on the opposite hand, if you load in a poorly digitized design, you're going to have disastrous results. You'll have more puckering, more thread breaks, and bird's nests, which will dramatically affect your production and your machine speed. So at the end of the day, your machine speed will vary depending on many different factors, and you have to find that sweet spot and understand your equipment to get the best results. So the most important thing I want you to take away from this video is that you'll want to make sure that you load quality designs into your machine, and that will directly affect your machine speed. With the Embroidery Legacy Design Club, we have close to 30,000 designs that will run smoothly on your machine, so make sure you click the link below to find out more.